by these school students. Important character who appears as one of the main reformers, not only of Polish educative system, but also of Polish political system. He was also very involved in reforming the society as it was at the time. His idea was to modernize Polish society. Stanisław Konarski. He was a pianist, priest, playwright, poet, translator, educator, publicist, home teacher. And his mission was to transform these parliamentary institutions. I was saying is to first and of all erase this liberal veto institution, to really create new parliamentary voting system that would be just and really equal, and of course to reform educational system. In 1740 he founded Collegium Nobilium, an elite boarding school for sons of magnates and wealthy nobles. We call these people in Polish szlachta. It's not exactly translated nobles. He replaced Latin dramas with French classicist play. He is introducing Corneille, Racine, Voltaire, of course, in originals. Most of these were first staged in original. Later, he was also the one who started to transform this education into the native Polish language. His most important book, or magnitude of opus magnum of his life, was this. It's political. It's of course nothing to do with theater. I'm only mentioning this because his ideas, his political ideas, were very much related to his also theatrical reform. On effective counsel, 4 volumes, 14 years in writing. What he is proposing. He presented the errors of the system, of the political system of course, and gave out an outline of state reform. In his ethical writings, he argued that a decent man does not go against honor, does not cheat, keeps his word, and respects the law. The only guarantee of this behavior is religion, which encourages good, discourages evil, and transforms the sinful nature of man polluted by original sin. Another critical determinant of human behavior is the principle of justice, which stresses the importance of duty towards ancestors, rulers, friends, and servants. One should strive to make as many friends as possible, because social contacts founded on virtue, not comfort, educate at least to a certain degree. All people are equal. He was repeating this, so as you can see, very fascinating ideas, and all this was always represented by few of these geniuses that were blocked by these masses. Another of his ideas, emphasis especially in education system, which again brings theater as a very useful tool. And he is emphasizing practical knowledge, teaching natural sciences, teaching national language, relegating Latin and rhetoric to secondary subject, rejection of empty erudition, introduction of manual and physical activities, promoting Christian attitude, supporting the spiritual development of the students. So, as you can see, extremely modern ideas of education, and he also produced plays. One of the most important and most successful was Tragedy of Epaminondas. Epaminondas was a real historical character, and this was the ruler of Thebes. And to fight the Spartans, Epaminondas extends the duration of his ruling illegally. He should remove himself from the Spartan office of the ruler, but he thinks that it would be good for the Sparta if he will be longer ruler, because there is a danger and he is fighting the danger, fighting the enemy. He is successful, but what he makes is illegal. And so Konarski is using this to criticize this liberum veto and the Schlachter. One person shouldn't do anything illegally. One person is too little to stop the working of the state, for example, as it was possible with this liberum veto. And so